Yo, what's up, guys? I'm here with Nikola, who just got the second place at Klagenfurt Regionals. So yeah, what did you play?
I played a Breaker Ryzeal.
Yeah.
I played a really close list to the Santoli list. Santoli is the GOAT. He basically invented this deck, and it's crazy. So
Yeah, nice. So yeah, what were your matchups?
I played against Double Malice, the Mirror, which I lost, Odeon Fiendsmith, Branded, and the White Forest.
Yeah.
Okay, so
let's get into the deck profile.
Yep. So for the engine cards, I played 3 X, 3 Ice, 3 Sword, 1 Node. These are extremely standard. Then to search your starters, we have 3 Bonfire.
Yeah, you gotta play the free, as long as it's on free.
You never see it though. This card is not real, except when they have draw.
Yeah, of course.
We played 2 Cross, 1 Node,
1 plugin.
Yeah, completely standard. You have to play 2 because of desires, and yeah, that's kind of it.
Yep.
You don't play other ratios than this. Then consistency, the 4 pots. You always have them in multiples. This is the 2-card combo of all time.
Yeah.
Always in the hand. Always when they have draw. But yeah.
Can't go wrong with draw this format,
Then everyone plays 50 hand traps. So to beat those hand traps, we play the 6 books and 3 talents. These are also really good breakers, but these are kind of bad into Malice going second. The talents no, but the books are kind of ass. Sometimes the books will come up into bad Malice players where you can make Exiton. They think they have, oh, it's fine, I'll just imperm it, Veiler it, and then you chain book, and you basically out their board and rip a hand trap out of their hand, so it just wins.
So you really did like the books, huh?
Books were actually crazy. I would play 10 if I could. So.
Of course.
But then I would lose the Malice matchup every single time going going second.
I mean, going first, they're fine.
Yeah, going first, you just book their normal summon, and they kind of just have. They need like 4 extenders. Then hand traps, I only played 6. If the Charmies didn't exist, I wouldn't play Ash. Ash is only really good going first. You side it out going second. Imperms you also sometimes side out going second if you have more impactful cards in the side deck. But Imperm is just extremely flexible. You can hit the duo drive. You're able to Imperm like the Abao or the Griffin against the Malice matchup going second, and they're just good going first.
Yeah. It's also a board breaker, yeah.
Yeah. Then we played 6 blowouts, 3 Slayer, 3 Solemn Strike. We keep the strike scene every single time. You keep them in going first, you keep them in going second. Against maybe some matchups like White Forest or some weird FTK decks, like even against Murmur, you will keep these going second. Because you cannot stop the board either way. It's not possible. Okay, it is possible, but it's really unlikely it'll happen. So going second, you just play. You hope you stop them, and then you won't OTK them. So you keep in stuff like strikes and other blowouts going first, because you just need to basically skip their turn and like.
Yeah, get them on the crackback, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. For the extra deck.
Extra deck, again, very standard. There's not a lot of things you can change in this deck. It's basically solved for now. 2 detonator, 2 duo drive, 2 twins. All of these come up multiple times. Sometimes the 3rd detonator comes up, but not a lot of times. Duo drives, of course, it comes up. Twins, it comes up.
When resolving the prosperity, I saw you keeping most of these cards in.
When I go for Frost, all of these 6 stay, and I just manage the 1-ofs and the bad cards.
Good.
So the 1-ofs, I play 2 for going second, basically. I mean, you can use all of these going second, but these are made for going second. Sometimes you make Detonator into some matchups going first, but Exiton and Tornado Dragon, very good cards. For Tornado Dragon, you just need this card to force out Unknown back row going second and make the Duo Drive resolve. And Exiton, like I said, it's really good with books. I was thinking of cutting it, but with 6 books, Exiton is just, it resolves a lot of the time when it just shouldn't. Then we have 1 Baguska. I actually go for the Baguska board, game 1. Blind into matchups. You make a detonator with twins attached and 2 other materials. You make a duo drive with some XYZ, usually just another duo drive under it. You make a cross, you get a draw, you have plug-in, and you have a properly summoned Baguska in the graveyard. So after you use the cross negate so you detach the duo drive from the duo drive, you have 2 XYZs and one of them is a Baguska. And then you can go use your detonator pops, and then for the last one you just revive the Baguska. And then they have to out it. They have to out the Baguska, obviously. And then if they banish it or send it to grave, you revive it with plugin, and you attach a material to detonator. So now they have to out it again and they can't pop it or attack over it with battle because the detonator has another material. It is a 2-card combo. You can make it with a 1-card combo, but you won't have the plugin and you won't play around lib. But yeah, if you have any 2 Ryzeal names, any 2 you can have like Ice plus plugin, Ice plus sword, literally any 2-card combo makes it. Dweller should be banned, crazy card. Dugares, I used it to summon back Lancia one time, but you usually just use it to double the attack. I never draw with this card, it's just usually bad, unless your hand is really bad. Then Aggregator, and then, you know, I guess the 4 Ultimate Slayer targets. Blue Eyes, Malice, and, you know, just, you need these cards so you can...
Just to cover all the matchups, yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise you're going to play against, like, Malice, you're not going to have a link and you're going to lose.
Right, so going into the side deck?
Yeah, side deck, I play the 3 back row removal cards. These are the MVP of the format. They out almost anything, they go into every deck going second. Then 3 Gravekeepers, Inscription. You actually side these in going second as well into a lot of decks, something like Mermail or Malice, you can't banish from grave or can't activate in grave, and it makes their board and fall up a lot worse. Then 3 Lancia and 3 Trolls.
Gotta play the Malice hate.
I gotta play it, otherwise you just lose. I'm playing too many books.
Yeah, so what was your opinion on Droll?
So Droll was alright. I did think about playing either Drolls or Fuvarosses in the side deck. Fuvarosses would cover the Fiendsmith matchups and the Malice matchups a lot more, but Drolls were better in the mirror. I decided for Drolls. I think it was actually the play.
Well, it looks like it was the right choice if you made second.
Yeah, I mean it was it was really good. And then going first, Judgments. You need these for Ultimate Slayer and just crazy blowouts going second. And you can also just use them on Engine if you have to. I did have to Judgment. I did have to Judgment 2 times. What was it called? The Dominus Purge card. I had to soul limit twice. They said it once with the thrust, and yeah, and then I just went for game. But yeah.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, any shoutouts before we end with the deck profile?
Yeah, shout out to my team, Purple Haze, greatest team of all time. Shout out to Blaj for driving me, and shout out to Perko for lending me the
bling bling. Let's go.
Yeah, so that's it for the deck profile. I'm happy with second place, but I think if the guy just didn't open as crazy as he did in the mirror, I think I could have won because the deck is. I think the mirror is favorable in the mirror.
Well, yeah, you'll get him next time, yeah.
Hopefully.
We'll see more of you soon, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for the deck profile and take care.
Yeah.